Put this on a zip disk, send it to your lawyer.
So it's kind of a thing that a lot of serious humorists I know don't like taking part in melee games or fighting against multiple opponents. And I think that this is a mistake. I think it's a big gap in their training. Despite the fact that we see it described in things like Fiore, Vadi, Morozzo, Talhofer, it's something that we tend to avoid. This isn't just something in HEMA, despite the fact that things like Aikido, Jogo de Pau, Judo, Jiu-Jitsu, Karate all have kata to deal with multiple opponents. You very rarely see it in the competition aspect of things. This makes sense with a lot of modern martial arts, and HEMA has borrowed very heavily from what we see in a lot of modern martial arts. And there's an argument that we're trying to recreate the art of the duel, but that isn't a strictly one-on-one thing. William Marshall, one of my all-time personal heroes, when he was accused of cucking the king's wife, to prove his innocence, he challenged 3 people to trial by combat at the same time and offered to cut off 2 of his fingers before doing it, which is a badass. Tournaments on foot were not uncommon to train the soldiers for entertainment and for fun, but battles of champions, again something we tend to think of in a one-on-one context, usually because it's a little bit more Hollywood, were often fought by groups challenging the other side to an even-numbered fight. The Battle of 30, for example, where 30 French knights challenged 30 English knights to a passage of arms, was not a friendly mix-up and would have required specific training. This is something that we see explored in Buhurt, obviously, but we don't tend to take it very seriously in HEMA. Probably because there's a bit of a stigma to those instructors that are constantly going on about what they teach being a battlefield art, rather than taking a more modern sports science approach to it. But it was a battlefield art. I see a lot of messages at the moment popping up that fucking boggle my mind. Like, people are going, oh, no, the sources were not used to teach people how to fight martially. They were all sports people even back in the day. And it's like, have you seen this? Is this guy acting? Oh, gee whiz, I really enjoy this sport. Who would fucking sign up to that? A lot of great things that we can learn about fighting multiple opponents, like footwork and how it changes. Like, the flesh is not a good shout. If you land that thrust, that's cool, but then the person next to the person that you're landing the thrust on will take you out. And Vadi talks about this. He's like, if you're fighting multiple opponents, don't try to thrust them. Now, probably because, you get your sword stuck in somebody, that's a bad shout, right? But grappling as well. If you try and grapple somebody, you're probably turning your back to somebody else. The way you move is important. If you get surrounded and you end up between 2 opponents, you're pretty much fucked. But if you can keep them from getting to you, then it becomes more of an even-steven sort of fight. A lot of the time, even when we're teaching the self-defense aspects from the sources, it's in a one-on-one context. One of my favourite condottieri from the Renaissance was Giovanni della Banda Nera. Try saying that 5 times fast. Come on. Who, while crossing a bridge with a handful of friends, was jumped by the very powerful Orsini family for bedding the wrong lady. He managed to fight them off, allegedly killing a rival mercenary captain in the process. The image is immortalized in a painting at the Palazzo Vecchio. I'm not sure if I'm going to show it because Italian copyright laws are crazy. Like, seriously, don't show any images of anything from Italy. Just don't do it. Ah, fuck it, here it is. Come at me, Italy, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Please don't come after me. I have very little money. I've spent it all on sorts. And if you do want to test your skill of arms in group combat, then I run an event with the Academy of Steel every year called Wolf Hunt. It is the largest event of its type in Britain. It's loads of fun. Last year we had a fucking catapult turn up. This year? Cannon? Event details and registration will go up shortly, so if you are interested, drop me a comment, send me a message, whatever. And if you are interested in HEMA in general, check out the link below to the Academy of Steel. We'll hook you up. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.